Mr. President, thank you so much for your time. Are you there?
Tyler, it's good to hear from you. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. Are you at the White House right now?
Well, I'm roaming around meeting my constituents. I'm in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Texas, but I love it. I love it. These people are great. They're so nice. They love to shake hands and eat barbecue, BBQ, they call it. I'm more of a BBW man, but I love BBQ too. It's wonderful. It's great. It's very nice out here. It's a lot wetter than I thought it'd be. A lot more wet. Used to be dry here, but not anymore. I made the dry wet. I tend to do that. Don't you know that, Tyler? You're a really quick guy, Tyler. Quick. That's why they call you that. You're very smart. You know just what I'm saying, don't you, Tyler?
I'm a little confused. Are you here to help with all the water we've been getting? You gonna dry up the land?
Well, help is a very strong word. I will be here giving moral support. I will be assisting in any way possible that does not include physical labor, but I will be here offering assistance. I will pray. I'll put my hands in a prayer motion, and I'll think about it quite a bit, and I'll be shaking a lot of hands, and I'll say that's very bad. And again, I love these people. I don't have any respect for them, but I do love them so much. I love them very dearly. I think they're stupid, dumb, and I detest them. But then again, I do love them. You ever have a child that is just a fuck up, but you still give them a hug at Christmas? That's these people to me.
Yeah, that's what Roman is to me. So I understand perfectly.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're rock, Roman. I love you so much, Roman. My goodness, Roman. They say a lot about you, and I gave you a quick YouTube. I went on the YouTube and I typed in your name, and I loved your NHL submission tape you put up. You're great at hockey. I really think you're a stud. You're really good up there. I went into YouTube and said, Roman Schmidt, this hockey guy came up. He's got a nice beard. He's a white guy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad with that. There's nothing good about that. I'm very neutral on the white people. They do love me. They do love me. You know who else loves me, Roman? It's the blacks. The blacks love me. If you look at the numbers, they're very high. Very, very high. You're black, aren't you, Roman?
yeah.
Oh, I always knew it. I knew Tyler. I looked at this guy for the first time I saw him. I said, he's black as hell. Well, my goodness, I knew he was an athlete, a sneaky athlete, a tough athlete, very smart athlete, very good guy. I didn't know Roman was there. I would have put on my best outfit, but sadly, I didn't know Roman was going to be here. But that's okay. That's okay.
Well, you can dress Roman. He's nothing special. He's one of the regular. He's just a regular guy. He's like you and me, just a regular, humble man.
Well, that's the thing. You say he's not special, but I spoke with his mother. She said he's a very special boy. He was in special classes for quite a long time. Roman, I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a little tease, a little pull, a quick little pull, a little just. I'm grabbing you by the. I'm not going to finish. Roman, I love you. You're a great guy. Tyler, you're a great guy. You're quick as hell. That's why they call you Tyler Quick. You know that, right? You're such a quick boy. That's why I love you. Quick, very quick.
Mr. President, when were you with my mom?
I don't know. What time is it, Roman? How about you tell me what time it is? I'll tell you how many minutes it's been since I was last with her. How about that one, Roman? I'm not quick with it. I'm not as quick as Tyler Quick, but I'm quick with it. You know how it goes.
How psyched are you on that big beautiful bill you just passed? Are you gonna? Can I also have a tax break? I'm low on cash right now. I don't have a job.
If you give me any amount, sorry, Tyler, my apologies. I get you two mixed up because you're both so good to me. I love you both so much. You're so. I'm not Tyler. I'm not as quick as you. That's why my name's not Donald Quick. That's because sometimes I'm slow. Sometimes I'm the fastest. I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not blue though. Not like those dirty Democrats. I'm red as can be. I was always more of a Knuckles guy. I love Knuckles. Shout out to Knuckles. Look, when it comes to the big, beautiful bill, I think it's very beautiful. It's very big, almost as big and beautiful as my daughter's tits. Those are all natural. I didn't pay for those either. Those are very natural. But
No way.
you know what? Look, I said the same thing when she was born. Okay, I think she's very beautiful. I love my daughter. But back to the bill. You know who's a bad Bill? Bill Clinton. He was a rapist and a predator. Also a bad president. Now, look, I want to go back to the bill. What a wonderful bill. You know, it was a great bill. Bill Cosby.
He is a bill. What about speaking of the bills? What about the you can release any files, any island files? You thinking about releasing those?
Yeah.
Let the Dems have it.
the Island Boys. I love their music. I saw that Charleston White. This is true. Charleston White, who's a black guy, last name White, very confusing. He fought with the Island Boys in a boxing match, and I said, "What the hell is this? Why are these Island Boys, the Boricuas? I love the Boricuas. Why are these Island Boys fighting Charleston White?" I didn't understand it. It was only one of them, from my understanding. There's many Island Boys, at least two. But as far as the Island Files go, I don't know. I'm actually quite confused. I mean, I know quite a bit. I just don't know this. I don't know what you're referencing, but there's a lot of islands. The Cayman Islands, island dressing, the island of Naples in Corsica. Corsica, that's where Napoleon's from. Now, he was Napoleon. When you talk about the N-word, that's the N-word to me. Napoleon, what a guy. Very short, a lot like little Marco Rubio, little Rubio. But now he's my Secretary of Defense. Crazy, but actually, no, he's something else. He's not my defense. Who knows? Honestly, Tyler, can I be frank? Can I be real with you?
Please be real with me, please.
God, who gives a shit? I'm getting my dick sucked in the White House. That's all that matters. I'm sitting back. I might be the first black president. Let's be honest. You look at Obama, you say, no, he's white as hell. He went to Harvard. He's a nice, charming guy. If I'm I drive a 09 Impala on 20-inch dubs. It's true. I've got 4 baby mamas, 3 kids. Figure that out.
You got a good pull-out game, Mr. President?
Oh my goodness. I've got a great pull-out game. You know who doesn't have a good pull-out game? Joe Biden. Did you see how he left Afghanistan? Sad, very sad. I would have never done that. My pull-out would have been great. People would have loved it. The Taliban would have shook my hand. The Taliban would have voted for me.
They would have sucked you off, I think.
They would have backed it up on me, and they would have done it with no hands, Tyler. They would have done it with no hands. Let me tell you that right now. They would have busted it open for a real one. And
Roman, do you have any more questions for the president? We're just speechless. We're not a man of your experience, your intelligence. We're just humble.
We're just inferior.
We're just humble boys out here. You're throwing a lot at us right now. So
you guys you've always been some real N-words. Nuclear weapons. That's what I mean by N-word. You've been some real nuclear weapons. I love Roman. He's always been very good to me. He's got the stylings of a 1950s quarterback and the arm too, folks. Less than 1,000 yards in 2 seasons. Yikes. He's always, that's true. That's looked into the stats, looked it up on Max Preps. You look at Tyler, he's quick as hell. I love Tyler. He's so quick. He's not in the bedroom though. We might as well call him Tyler a long time, but no, you folks have always been good to me. So I respect and I love the program. I saw you had Shannon Sharp on. Love Shannon Sharp. Initials SS. That's concerning, but other than that, he's a great guy.
Why is that concerning?
SS. All right.
SS. If you look at 1940s, 1930s Germany with the Nazi Party, that was think of the CIA and FBI rolled into one in the police state. I actually know quite a bit about the Nazi Party. A little too much, if you ask me. But other than that, no, it's just SS. It was concerning, Shannon Sharp. I don't know why his mother gave him those initials. Very concerning.
You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I leaned a little left, but after this phone call, I might be a Donald Trump guy now. You've swayed me. You're very charismatic, very very open. You're honest. That's what I like about you. You're an honest man, straight shooter.
There's not a lot of those left anymore, Mr. President.
Let me tell you something. When we talk about swinging people left or right, that's not the only thing swinging, folks. I've got a big pair on me. And I'm glad you pair of folks can figure that out. I growing up, I'll be honest, I was a left-leaning person. I loved going to the parties where the blacks were getting rights, where the gays were getting rights. But as I grew older and they had the rights already, I said, well, how about we take them away? That's what I'm trying to do here, folks. Well, look, they've got too many rights. They've got so many rights, they've made them wrong. And I think that's truly what's going on in America now. I don't blame the billionaires and the giant corporations that have taken away your right to live. I blame minorities, people that have done nothing to you.
Yeah, that's who I'm angry at. You've done it. You've made me mad at the right people, and that's why I love you, Mr. President.
Well, they're scary. Have you ever walked in a room and everyone's speaking Spanish? I get scared, really. I mean, I'm one of those no sabo folks. I mean, like I've been around Mexican, Puerto Ricans, and even Hondurans. I'll admit it. But when I get into a room with them, I just get scared.
Hey, well, you're a brave man for even stepping foot in there in the first place, you know?
Nothing but respect.
If Vietnam. I did not want to go near that. That place was scary as shit. Go ahead, Tyler. I'm sorry for stepping on.
Rome, you got any other questions for the great Donald Trump?
I think he's answered everything I've ever asked or wanted to ask.
Hey, I think we'll let you get back to getting sucked off, but we really.
Oh, actually, are you getting sucked off by one or many trollops in the White House?
Tyler, your mom's only got one mouth. That was Roman. I'm sorry. Like I said, I get you folks mixed up because you're so good to me.
The 23-year-old is preparing to become the first human on Mars, and she will never return to Earth. For real, that pussy be out of this world. That's fun, right? Yeah, that's fun.
I like that.
Yeah, right.
Now,
That's what I did with my free time.
nothing
All right, well,
nothing good gonna be coming after that.
no.
Ready?
Yep.
Anti-ICE protests are going to cost LA taxpayers over $30 million.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been $15 million, but they sent away all the good workers.
Yeah, it's topical. Right to him. I thought you were going to do a pun with ice and how it's also frozen water. I thought that's what you're going to do.
No,
Yeah. I like the premise.
thank you.
All premise. No punchline.
I'm all premise, never punchline. Kind of my comedy. I'm anti-comedy.
All right. Well,
Perf teacher may have used images of middle school students to make AI child porn.
nice.
This guy must have heard if there's a will, there's a way, and then got motivated.
Here, can you say that again, but
Don't
slower
even
and
worry
make it
about it.
funny? Because I read a story too about a teacher having sex with or she sent nudes to a child in her class.
I'm gonna be
Pretty
honest.
hot. Pretty hot.
It is hot. This isn't worth it then.
Let's hear it.
We're gonna just move on.
No, let's hear it. Just do it.
The punchline was this guy must have heard the saying, there's a will, there's a way. And he's like, got motivated. I also wrote this a while ago.
Let's hear it, dude. Believe in yourself.
I don't.
You gonna do another one?
I'll do another one. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go.
I believe in this one. Ready?
Okay.
Florida suspect 22 allegedly attacked mother with sausages. Boy, if I'm not careful, I'm going to be charged with assault for attacking Tyler's mom with my sausage.
What I don't like about that is that you're applying your dick as a sausage, but you have a micro penis for sure. I'm just assuming based on your actions, your comedy, how you're always bombing. What?
It's like biblically accurate to this microphone.
Biblically accurate? It's your dick is in the Bible. I think biblically is. It's so hard to talk to you sometimes because you're so dumb. Oh, do you have a sponsor or
We do
something?
have a sponsor. You know Mike's Hard Lemonade? We have Ike's Hard Lemonade.
All right.
Lemonade made with hard water, so your kids can drink with you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hard water. So it's just water, but with alcohol in it. When's the first time you
No,
had a
it's
drink? When's the first?
It's like hard water. Like
Yeah,
you
so
have a
it's-
water filter or salt.
Oh, so it's just like salt water. it's like water with plastic in it, right? Straight from the
a
ocean.
lot of microplastics.
Nice. Well, that's gonna kill the kids faster. So okay, cool. What a great sponsor.
I plan on using my triples.
There's a that place we go to a lot. Someone was drinking the water out of the cup. We're like, this is straight from the hose. They're already on your thing. When's the first time you had an alcoholic drink of an alcoholic beverage?
Second grade, first communion.
Oh, it was a religious thing. Okay, that was mine.
Blood.
Mine was like 6 or 7, so mine was a Corona
Little sip or full thing?
for like half of it. So I have brain damage.
Were you giving it or did you find
Yeah, my dad gave it to me. He liked to drink Coronas and work on things outside. Corona's a woodworking beer.